it probably has to be a little more woke
Do we want
now.
18 to 27? Oh, we're all too old.
No, what? Shut up.
How old
Oh, were you guys going to apply?
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna
25.
put Darius on. Darius is the most female looking, I think, of
I would agree.
yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
He has a little bit about that as well. So
Yeah, I mean, I actually have a jawline, so.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Shots fired, man down.
And welcome to yet another episode of the Free Speech Podcast. As ever, I'm the mad lad, the jihad Persian nightmare, Ayatollah of rock and roller, and like a new signing, back in black, we're joined by the leader of the Bird Gang.
That's that Bird Gang, we born to fly, another day, another Why you fucked it up again?
Let's do that again. It's the Pageants sensation, back from Barbados, and he's prime
Bird Gang, we born to fly, baby.
It's Nico Yearwood.
This coffee got me fucked up, man.
You know, is it the coffee? You've been depressed for the last half hour, and this is the first time I've seen you smile or come to life. It's when you said bird set, baby.
And to my left, as ever, we are joined by none other than Mr. Hate Speech himself, controlled opposition. The transition has been completed. It's Leo KEARSE. No, it's not. It's all the way from Los Angeles. We are joined by Leah Lamarr.
Hello. Thank you for having me, I think.
Oh, thank you for coming on. And of course, behind the camera, producer extraordinaire, the vanilla gorilla.
It's right.
It's Mooch.
There we go. How we doing?
Everyone's good. Welcome, Leah. Thank you for doing the podcast. You've been here for some time now, and you've been in awe of our professionalism, of our setup. What we like to do, it's a new custom here, is we like to give everyone a gash bomb. This is a gash bomb. So you take this with a vodka. This is our business ideas, but you're not drinking, so you're having what's known as a nonce bomb, as a virgin gash bomb. So that's
Yeah, I'm just going to say, this does look like poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also out of date.
Yeah,
we use it
good.
to kill cats in Barbados.
Tell my parents I loved them.
okay.
I'm not going to lie to anyone.
I can't even read the ingredients.
Yeah,
and not just because it's in another language.
No, it's in English.
Oh, well, I also don't know how to read. So.
Yeah. Also, none of
you
us know
took
what
the
Royal
didn't you?
jelly? Royal jelly. Did the royal family
We
make
don't
this
know
jelly?
what's in that.
Oh, okay. We've already got our
Demonetized.
Okay, wait, okay.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, no.
No, hang on. We gotta do it all. It's synchronized.
Yeah.
It's
No,
synchronized.
Listen.
Smell alone could kill a man.
It smells nice. Come on now.
Have you? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we
Listen,
do this every
I'm just
week.
gonna-
This is
Listen.
second.
So what you do, you
gotta
pour this
synchronize,
in
we
your
gotta
mouth.
Time it.
Hold it.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and
No,
then
it's
you
true.
down. Well, you've got orange juice. It's nice, but keep it on your kind of tongue, and then got the orange juice through the drink.
I
No,
think
this is
orange-
not what we do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this is what we do.
I hate
Yeah.
this
This is
podcast.
how we do it.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
All right, we're good to go. You're drinking. You're not even drinking disgusting Tesco
I think
vodka.
it might be worse with orange juice.
I don't, because there's nothing to cut the taste of
No,
how
it's kinda
awful
like, you
that
know
was.
how you have toothpaste and then if you drink orange juice, it's a really weird, fucked up.
Yeah.
So like this is basically probably the same shit that's in like
Poison.
Filipino toothpaste. And
that's
it's probably
good.
going to taste horrible. You know, when these two flavors kind of, they just don't work. It kind of just kills the flavor of the alcohol. So with no alcohol, it probably just tastes horrible.
As a man who's drunk a lot in his time, and actually up until recently was a teetotaler.
You know,
but now-
I was like you. I don't actually drink apart from on this podcast.
should drink.
Nobody drinks anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
know
think-
everybody's like, I'm sober.
I
like,
think people who listen to this podcast have to. It's kind of like
no,
it's
but
a
like
prerequisite.
almost every new person I meet, they're like, I don't drink anymore, or I've been sober for 1.5 years and all this thing. Like people don't drink like back in the day anymore.
Yeah.
And this
yeah.
podcast breaks people's sobriety.
Yeah.
Why don't you drink, Leah?
Well,
Or did you?
how
used
long
to
do you
drink?
have?
Yeah, let's go to
Oh,
it.
are you sober now?
I don't drink.
You never
Ever.
drank or?
No, I used to drink.
Okay, cool. Well, then it's just you're
And
like
did
everyone
you
else.
have
And
one
then
of
one
those-
morning,
No.
I woke up on someone else's front lawn covered in morning dew at 5 a.m. and the birds were chirping and one hand was covered in Nutella and the other hand was covered in salsa and my pussy hurt. So I was like, I think I gotta stop doing this.
That sounds like a great night. I love Nutella. Like, I'm not.
I was just happy it was not Nutella, not shit.
Yeah. How did you find that out? Did you have a little taste?
I had a little sniff test, yeah.
Yeah.
before I did a,
And
I did a
did you
sniff
find
before a
out-
lick.
You did
Why-
sniff before the lick. Yeah, it's a little treat. It's like, I win. Nice little Nutella treat.
No. The other thing too is I'll be honest. I took a break from drinking because I was training for something.
Well, no, don't just be ambiguous.
I trained for Miss New York USA.
Do you win?
No, I didn't even place. But I will say this: I did win an award for my writing.
Oh, really? But hold on a second. What
How
year?
hurtful
hang
is
on.
that?
Oh,
At
okay.
a beauty pageant, I won an award for my writing.
You do have good writing. It was you were really funny yesterday.
What you mean when you say writing? You mean like?
Filling in the form.
Yeah, I knew how to
Name,
spell my
address.
name.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but honestly, do you mean like when they ask you a question, your scripted answer was good?
Oh no,
What
not
writing?
not even that. Let me just tell you, that was my weakest
Just
section.
Cursive. Like it was
Just
all
before
joined
before
up.
you do that, what year was this? Miss New York, what year?
2012.
Bring up Miss New York 2012. Let's see.
You
who the
already
winner-
have this.
No, we're going to look at her now live on the pod.
You're gonna look at who
We're gonna
won.
compare.
yeah,
Yeah.
we want to see who beat you, that fucking bitch.
I
Then I'm
can't
going to
even
follow
get
her on
into it.
Instagram.
So I'll tell you this much.
But I got a lot of questions.
I
You
know.
gotta go back
Can I
to
get any answers out?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
No,
I hate this fucking podcast. I regret being here.
No.
Let us speak.
No. Let before we get there.
Nico, yeah, I want to hear your perspective on it.
No,
Yeah.
I want to get back to why did you figure out why your pum pum was hurting?
Are you? Is that you in the background there? Is that you in the background?
No,
No, not there.
I did not. I was
Oh,
not.
that's such a fucking bland.
Is
Wait.
Generic blonde
the
woman.
I
girl who
don't
won?
know. That wasn't my year. It wasn't a white woman.
New York, Mallory Hagan is Miss New York 2012.
No, that's that's Miss America, right?
No, this is like New York City. Mallory Hagan is crowned Miss New York 2012.
Look up Miss New York USA. Miss America and Miss USA are separate pageants. Miss USA is Donald Trump's pageant,
Oh,
where there's no talent portion,
Classic.
and all the interviews are behind closed doors.
What?
You can imagine why. I'll let you connect the dots. Now with Miss America, there's a scholarship portion, there's a talent portion.
There's
Girls
no-
are asked questions on stage in front of an audience. So I'm an idiot if that's what you figured out from that.
I didn't.
Now, you didn't.
No way.
no.
Thank you. Wait,
we
so
have an interview with 2012 Miss. No, this is from the New Yorker. My bad. Carry on.
all right.
Carry on.
Okay, high fives.
let her finish.
Yeah.
Oh, Nico,
Anna.
thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
really appreciate you coming to my rescue. So you got 2 minutes with the judges, and all of the interviews were behind closed doors, so the audience never even saw this portion of it.
Yeah.
And the girls were like, okay, make sure that you get to 12 questions. Make sure they ask. So it's like you just get one word answers. Like, what's your favorite color? Pink, like answer like a hot girl, basically.
yeah.
And the stupidest questions. And I went in, they're like, what are you passionate about? That was the only question I got. I couldn't stop talking. I didn't even get to finish.
Oh,
And it was
so-
2 minutes long. That was the only question. And when I was done, I just watched like all the judges pass away. I was like, so I used to study breast cancer research, and I find it really important that, and then I look over and everyone's dead.
Was that your question? What you're passionate about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said breast.
Why couldn't I have just said jewelry? Like, why
Yeah.
couldn't I have just been like makeup? Oh my God.
Camping or
What is that? What is the? Like,
What are you passionate about? Pink.
Yeah.
What's the green room chat at a Miss USA competition like? Is it
well, here's the-
ferocious? Is it are they sort of battling for each other, or is it camaraderie?
Well, here's the thing: is this was the one and only pageant I ever did, and
How
all
do
these
you-
girls are in the circuit.
Yeah.
So like everyone was really intense, and they all knew each other already.
And
they
you're the new one to the group.
and the problem is, no one told me you're not actually supposed to work out. You're supposed to just be skinny fat. So all the girls just didn't eat. Like I watched a girl cut a
skinny fat.
potato into a million pieces, have one bite, and then go vomit it up.
Nice.
What,
and
raw
I-
potato?
It was so gross. And I was shredded. Like that's why I was training. And I looked like I was there for the wrong competition. Like girls were handing me their luggage. I was like, am I a bodybuilder? Like what's happening?
Okay, so there's a lot. There's a lot of to unpack here, and I like this because I'm interested in that kind of thing. So first of all, how do you get invited, or how does it come about that you get into it?
It's not an invitation. It's do you have money to spend?
Oh, really?
How much was it?
You have to apply and there's an interview. But basically if you just, it was, I can't remember now.
So what? You just looked in the mirror one day, went, I'm pretty fit. I'm gonna go for this.
No, at that time I was maybe the college 45.
I don't know what that means.
No,
It's
We
the
don't know what
fresh-
that
it's like the
I gained
freshest 15,
I gained
yeah.
some weight in college, and I kind of saw this as my opportunity to turn it around. I wasn't fat by any means. I've never been fat, but I just
Were you thick?
with 2 C's, baby.
You-
with
yeah,
a K, with a
2
hard
Cs.
K.
You were
a hard
getting a lot
K.
of compliments. You were getting a lot of compliments from black guys.
yeah.
You're the only reason why Nico's turned up on time for the first time ever.
you were fluffy, as you say.
Yeah, I'd walk down the street, turn around, there'd be an entire basketball team following me.
You were PHAT.
Nico style. So you thought I'm gonna enter this. I'm gonna use it to get in shape.
And did I ever? My abs had abs. I was like so ripped, and I realized I didn't do it the right way because I
How
looked
did
like.
you do it?
Well, I worked out really hardcore, and I did calorie restriction.
So you didn't take anything like Clenbuterol or anything like that.
No, my clit is the same size right now. Thank you.
It's still bigger than
Like I didn't roid
Leo's
out.
dick.
Yeah.
Talking about roiding out. Well, we'll come to that in a minute.
We still.
Yeah, Nico
didn't
hasn't
answer-
asked all
You
this
didn't
questions.
answer my question yet.
Well, I'm not there yet.
No, the one when I say, did you find out why your bits were hurting? You said when you
when you woke up
stopped
from the
drinking.
thing.
Oh, no,
Nico,
you
let's-
never
let's not
figure out the
revisit
answer, which
trauma.
is the scariest part.
Yeah.
That's why you stopped drinking. Okay.
So you don't have a clue what happened.
I think what happened was I crawled out of a window.
Oh, okay.
No, that's real. So I opened this window from a frat house, and I think I fell
Onto the thing.
onto the ledge.
Onto this
So
guy's dick.
so yeah. So I got raped by a windowsill.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Double
Okay.
glazed.
on my huge clit. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, at this pageant, when I was training, I stopped drinking
Yeah.
for like 8 months.
Yeah.
And because alcohol is a lot of calories,
Yeah, that's
and so
right.
when people stop drinking, they usually lose weight,
Not
like
me.
pretty quickly,
I gained weight.
because you kept eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Replace one vice with another. But sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Thank you. This guy. Okay, so I remember you from Miss America. Okay, so so basically, when I started drinking again after the pageant, my tolerance had dropped completely. So I could drink a handle by myself.
A
like,
what?
That's an American
Like
term.
it's a like 2 times the size of this. Basically, I could drink a whole bottle by myself.
Of vodka or wine?
Vodka.
Wow.
No, tequila. Like whiskey. I was the kind of person who would be like sunrise to sunrise to sunrise. Like
Barstool Sports sort of.
oof, real dark. And so I mean, who can remember like 2006 to 2010? So now I would take a shot and I would literally be so wasted I couldn't see. One shot. And then I started getting allergies. Like I would like break out in rashes and stuff. Like I just became allergic. And I think it was my body's way of being like, you had a problem, you should stop.
Yeah. It's time to give it up.
Yeah, and then I moved to LA from New York, and LOL. literally nothing could make me even remotely want to have a sip of that.
not very
wait
nice.
till the end of this podcast.
Yeah.
We could do our best.
Yeah, but then I got
Wait till
a
you see the
car.
comments on the.
So you're originally from New York,
York.
but you're LA comedian.
Born and raised in New York, and I foolishly didn't start comedy until I got to LA, which makes no sense. I moved to LA to be a dramatic actress, LOL. And here we are. Kill me. So
So how long have you been doing comedy for?
6 years.
6 years. Okay. Yeah, you've got experience. So first of all, let's cut back to a couple of things that I
me
remember.
ask a question,
Well,
man.
I'm gonna ask a question for you. How did you
You
get
can
cut?
ask a question for me.
Because this is going to help you out. How did you get so ripped? Because there is a picture of Nico on his Instagram. Can you bring it up? Young Nico, when he was slim, so handsome. Let's get Nico back in shape. How can he get cut?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the photo for you of what I looked like, and this isn't even a good photo.
What do I see a picture of you? What is a picture of Nico?
I don't care about Nico.
Yeah, well, we care about young, handsome Nico.
How far back am I going?
It's in his
just on my
Instagram stories.
Oh, in his story.
Look out.
No, it's probably gone by now.
No, it looks so. I was shocked at how good Nico looked. I'm straight, but I was like, damn, Nico was a handsome man. It wasn't the
It's not it. Is it on?
Oh yeah, you were fucking shit. Can you zoom in on that, Mooch?
Is that? Yeah, just bring it over.
That-
Just bring it over here.
I don't want to.
She doesn't want to hand
you
over.
don't know.
Whoa. I think you look better now. But you were very shredded.
Ripped. And
Let me
and
see.
this
I can't see it. Let me see.
this photo doesn't even really show.
Yeah. Yeah, you are a hot tamale, as they say.
Thank you.
Can I see?
You still are, but that's not how we judge you. It's just the comedy that's we.
We're more interested in your mind here.
Yeah, you just, they're like, you're kind of like Anne Frank Hathaway. Like, you're cute, but damn, is she a good writer?
Yeah.
You should check out her diary.
So, but you didn't get through to the next round, and we still can't find your nemesis.
Never. And the award that they gave me was
What round were you at? First place.
basic. I didn't
entry level.
I didn't even get to top 20.
Oh,
but at the end, you know how they give out like Miss Congeniality and like best
No,
swimsuit. Okay,
we
whatever.
don't know that.
So there was a award for best writing. Everyone else got trophies. They gave me a tank top.
Can I see it?
I don't have it. Yeah, it's
Good
gone.
I'd wear that.
Well,
too.
the tank tops are great. Like they free your arms up. You're able to write in them. It's a thoughtful gift.
Yeah, so thoughtful. They're like, here, because we don't actually want to look at your body anymore. Can you cover it up?
Could you
Wait, I
cover
thought
I
tank
still
top was
don't
the best.
understand what you wrote. What did you write?
So as part of
What
the
did you-
application, they were just asking questions about like what you're passionate about, like what like adversity have you had in your life
Oh,
that
so
you've
like
had to
job
overcome?
interview.
Yeah,
assessment
yeah.
We've got the
Okay.
application here. So should we?
Oh, let's answer our
Oh
questions.
my
Mr.
God.
Lee.
Let's get Darius up.
A
Let's
black
see if-
woman won? What's this?
Yeah, BLM.
When was this? This had to be recently, within the past
Did
2-3
you find?
years.
Wait. Did you find young handsome Nico? We'll come back. To
No,
that.
it's not up there
I'll
anymore.
send us the picture to the
Is
group.
this
Nico.
the one that you did? Easy to apply. Select.
I mean, it was 10 years ago, so
Okay.
I can't imagine
They probably didn't
it would be
internet
exactly the
back then.
same. It probably has to be a little more
Do we
woke
want
now.
18 to 27? Oh, we're all too old.
No, what? Shut up.
How old
Oh, were you guys gonna apply?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
we're
25.
Put Darius on. Darius is the most female looking, I think, of
I would agree.
yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
He has a little bit about that as well. So
Yeah, I mean, I actually have a jawline, so
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Shots fired, man down.
That's right in my.
Sorry.
That's my heart. That's my.
jokes are all I have now because I won an award for my writing at a beauty pageant.
You're going to win
Thank
the
you.
writing award for the best three
I-
speech
I'm-
cutting comment of the app.
I thought people couldn't tell because
shit.
I've got a beard now.
Hang on.
For a long time. For a long time, I didn't have a beard. I was just walking around just with no chin, and then people with even smaller chins, I'll just rip the piss out. This guy's got no chin.
It's
Like
good.
a thumb.
Don't shave it.
No, thank you. I won't. I shaved it once. My missus was like, "No, go."
You're just like I'm filing papers for.
Yeah,
this
it's
right
when you
now.
meet a girl and you have a beard and you try to shave it off, it goes downhill from there.
That's like a girl when you're dating a girl and she suddenly gets bangs. It's like that's a decision we make together.
Yeah. You can't
bangs?
just pull,
Fringe?
Yeah,
fringe
fringe.
across there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not a good look.
Speaking of fringe, can't wait to see you in Scotland next week.
Oh,
Hey!
Leah. Okay, you
This
take
why you're
control
here,
of
This is why you're
this.
here to plug your fringe show, which is
What is your fringe show?
It's called Nice Fucking Titties, NFTs, lol. So I thought it was so funny when you said...
Nico said that, and you were like, "Oh, I can't believe you took him my titties," and now your show
I said nothing. I
Yeah,
sat
yeah,
there and I
your
was
Your
face
face
quiet.
said it all,
Good.
because
baby.
I
Your-
was waiting for this moment.
Your disdain in your
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your look.
waiting.
Yeah, I didn't say I said that Darius.
I did- you-
said what Darius told me.
No, I didn't
and
say
you
that.
Got offended.
That's not what I said. I
Okay.
said that you. I genuinely.
You guys
I-
really bicker like an old married
No,
couple.
I was. So I saw you yesterday for the first time. MC, you were
You didn't
great.
see me yesterday. You watched me perform
Yeah, you're set
for the first time.
Yeah, and it was tight. I was very impressed. The only thing, if you were asking my advice and you're not, but the only thing, but you should. Fuck you, Mooch. Is the
Never take comedy advice from Darius.
Yeah, don't take it. Yeah, they never take any advice from Darius. Doesn't make comedy, life, whatever.
Yeah.
Is
Wait,
the we don't
yeah.
know about? I know about it, but I thought the 5 years or 25 years later USA kind of advert is quite America specific.
Oh, it's interesting because I'm running my hour tomorrow at the Bill Murray and specifically doing it to see what references work and don't work because I'm realizing there's just so many things that don't translate. But yeah. And also, wait, should I do an impression of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
Everyone, drinks down. Drinks down.
No, higher pitch.
Okay,
That's
everyone drinks down.
That's better.
Drinks down.
Higher.
So when I was on the Euro rail, the train conductor had an iPad. It was so big, and it said, Euro rail with his employee number. And I'm just telling you, meetspin.com will get you out of having a vaccine card. And that guy's watching porn on the Euro rail, and I'm a fucking stud. Drinks down.
That's
Everyone
right,
quiet and make it really loud. Woo! For
I-
Leah Lamarr. Okay.
I was good. It was good. I was
You
good.
nailed it.
That's my style.
It was like Nico was in the room again. Not Nico, fucking Darius, the other one. Fucking hell. I've had one gash bomb.
And you're already.
I've never seen anyone at a comedy show bring the room to a screeching halt. Just to get more applause. It's so odd. It's the oddest move in the world.
How do you mean?
Like, usually if people are laughing after your joke, you're like, okay, let's keep the laughter going. Let's keep the applause going for our next comedian coming to the stage. Like, you keep the energy going. But he's like, everyone stop what you're doing. Going to dead silence. I'm like, this is bizarre.
Yeah, it's my new thing. I think it's quite good. It hypes because they feel like they're on the brink of laughter. Then us. You know what it's like?
It's like
when
edging, but
it's
for
like
comedy.
It's comedy edging, baby. You want to come? I'm not letting them come. I make them go.
You're about to have a good time? No!
No, and then I silent. I could go silent, and then I, bam, and they.
It's like you're intentionally shit so the act looks better.
But what I do
I'm
is
learning a lot about your love life.
What I do is I base my all my MCing tips on you, Nico. So I watch you,
Oh,
and that's it.
No, we
And you do the opposite.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not shit, you are.
And you do the opposite.
Okay, right. I'm fucking hell. That's gone straight to my head. So, what we're talking. So you.
I was fantastic yesterday, actually.
But you know what? Everyone was good yesterday. It was a good. It was a good.
Our show, specifically, the Late Late Show, was killer.
It was a
The show without
one can
Nico,
hear you.
I would say, was the best.
7 and 9, next level.
No one can hear you because you're not speaking into the mic.
So this lady messaged me and said, "You are unreal at stand-up. Unreal."
Yeah,
That's
she's
how-
trying
Yeah,
to
she-
fuck.
Let me see what-
Let's see a photo. Can we see what she looks
Yeah,
like?
let's-
Let's see her
let's-
Instagram.
let's-
Yeah, I like that, Leah.
Don't
Yeah,
say
I
that.
like
See the
that.
judge of
Yeah,
that.
let's.
If
Thank
you
you.
could get
That's-
up your photo
yeah.
and we could compare it.
Let's
I'm
judge.
just
to
saying
the-
what she
No,
said.
click through.
You are
To the-
unreal
I
at
don't
stand-up
care.
too. She commented on that pic that you, Darius, say you like. That one, that's me when I was young.
Can you,
How many weeks
can you-
ago was that?
Can you send this picture to?
Just take a
Just send it to.
screenshot now.
Just.
How long ago?
Screenshot it,
How
send
long
it
ago
to
was
the-
that photo?
This
But he doesn't
photo,
send
I
it-
was,
No. When did you post it?
Yesterday.
Okay.
But send that
Yesterday.
picture to Mooch so
Just send it to
the
the
listeners can see it or the viewers.
Anyhow, so she goes, "Damn, you are fine."
So that's before she saw you do stand up. Give me your phone.
No.
You won't hand over your
Okay.
phone.
No,
All right.
damn, you are fine
Damn, you are
at
fine
stand up.
at-
She didn't even come to the show last night.
She was.
She
at the
wasn't
show.
even there.
No, she was.
Nico, send us
You
that
are
picture.
unreal at stand-up too. So
She
funny.
just wants to suck your dick. Can we just
Okay.
call it what it is?
No, she's appreciating my comedy skills.
Can you send us
that what we're
picture,
calling it
please,
these days?
Nico? Please come, man.
Well,
Nico,
no, it's-
you're so hard.
Just send the
Nico,
photos,
you're
the
so
thing.
hard work. Right, he was in Barbados. We said, please send us a travel log. Show us, because basically, I don't know. Have you know anything about Barbados?
Why would I?
They love animals.
Their national pastime is kicking kittens. They literally take.
What?
You know how American in NFL? You know how you got field goals? Yeah,
They do that
in
with
Barbados.
baby puppies.
They practice that with puppies and kittens. They
So
just
you
fucking-
guys, so you went from London.
This is all lies. We love animals in Barbados. We
Is
really
it?
love
You
animals.
love destroying
They fucking.
Is it? So
Not
you
from
went
what
from
we've
you
heard.
went from London to another place that also loves football.
Yes, we love football in Barbados. Yes.
And Nico, send the picture. So wait. So what I want you to tell me what you thought about Nico when he was skinny and how we can get Nico skinny again.
I was
Can you send it?
It's sent, man.
Man, I was shocked at how handsome young Nico was. Now Nico claims
What are you
that-
trying to say?
because you said
Yeah,
it's
you've
your
let-
hair,
we're
but it's not
saying
your
you've
hair.
let yourself
Yeah,
go.
you've let yourself go. You've got fluffy, but not in a THI
Wait.
double CK way. In a
It hasn't sent yet, bro.
You look fine
It's
to me.
sent now. Oh
Yeah,
my
I don't
God.
know
it's
what
not
it's
how you
talking
give
about.
someone body dysmorphia.
I've never seen someone take this long to show a photo.
Yeah.
Ah, look at handsome young Nico.
Yeah, no, this looks like he just got out of prison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
looks cool as fuck.
Yeah, he looks prison fit.
Yeah, he looks fucking. He looks like the
know-
guy.
you know-
Yeah. No, that girl has a problem. She's like the line out the door for a conjugal visit. She's like, and look at you. You're in like a literal. You're in like a thief outfit right now, like a black and white.
He's dressed like a
shirt.
French
You look
mime.
like you just robbed a bank.
Yeah. No, have you seen those?
He looks like the guy who got a job from. He became a model.
Yeah, mugshot hotties.
How does anyone listen to this podcast when all of us just talk over each other?
Yeah,
constantly?
it's a struggle. Gash bombs help.
That's why. I look the same. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I think you're. What do you think, Leah?
What are you talking about? The only difference is that I don't have cornrows anymore.
No, like your jawline is gone too, bro.
What I look
I've got a jawline.
Hang on. Pull it up again.
I'm
then.
gonna have
Pull it up.
chin surgery.
Look, my jaw, but I don't. I'm lighter there, and the jawline is the same. What are you talking about? I got a bit more. I have no cornrows.
lighter?
Okay, do you want me to be honest?
Yeah,
You're lighter there because you weigh less.
I want the female perspective.
I'm going to be honest. It just looks like you look younger. That's it.
He doesn't look skinny. He doesn't look
It's
that.
the same. It's the same.
He just looks younger.
Yeah, that's all.
I'd have
My skin looks smoother.
He has just for some reason
my skin
chin
looks smoother.
pubes.
He always had a shit beard.
Why would you only put it on your chin?
That's
What?
the way-
Why would you
that-
do that?
It's obviously where you can only
years
grow
ago.
it. Look at it.
Where's the cigarette gone?
Did you just say this was years ago?
If you take photos
did
of
say like a
anyone,
Scottish woman.
years ago.
So was that your accent?
if you
That's
take,
what, a year ago, man.
This was years ago.
let's put up photos of all of us from 10 years ago or whatever.
I'm good.
We're gonna look.
There's one-
We're
there's-
gonna have
I already
some,
showed you mine. I was
some
way hotter.
questionable-
There's one of me on the beach. I look fucking fantastic. I look
Did
great.
you have a chin then?
No, but I had a wicked six pack. That's too close. That's too close.
Yeah.
Listen,
pull it
now
back.
everyone's gonna notice I've got no chin.
If you put side by sides of us with our 10 years ago selves, I'll probably kill myself.
Actually, that's quite a funny thing to do. Let's do side by sides with what we looked like 10 years ago. That's really good.
Okay, where's everyone's face?
Okay, so just if you put Darius Davies, I think it comes up for some reason
Oh, you've got, you're Darius.
on thingy.
I feel like I'm on a Zoom where I'm only looking at myself. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's all we do. That's all. If you
Yeah.
ever watch this podcast, it's just us intently staring
At ourselves.
at ourselves.
The
And then-
people listening on Spotify or the audio only
Oh, not that one.
Listen,
Oh,
Not that
no,
one.
my
are
God.
gonna
Me, I
hate,
look- I was-
gonna hate
You
this
look
episode.
different.
I look shit. Not that. Get the one when I was on the fucking beach where I look good. Oh,
That photo doesn't exist. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you look like a pickup artist.
That's Ignacio. That's not me. That's Ignacio
That's not
Lopez.
Is it?
Yeah, that's Ignacio.
That's so funny.
Let me show you. I made that. That was I couldn't be. Oh fuck, that's a terrible photo.
You look like a
Wait, honestly though, guys, for the listening people, this is gonna
Both of
be-
you.
This isn't going to be
don't-
great. So
Yeah,
let's,
you look like if Jafar was a magician.
let's talk about the comedy industry in LA. And what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay, let's not make-
And Constantine's appearance on.
Oh
yes.
So
How long is this podcast?
As long as.
until
long
you
as-
get bored of me.
Can I
She's
go
alright.
home?
All right, we're done.
Constantine, friend of the podcast, was on Joe Rogan.
And Francis.
And Francis.
Francis.
Constantine's coming on this. We might bring them both on. If we do, should we bring both on or just Constantine?
No. So we're gonna do Constantine by himself because we brought Francis on his own. So
And then do them.
I had
and
an
then
idea.
both of them.
Francis who?
Foster.
Oh.
Okay, you won't know.
Yeah.
I had an idea which I spoke to Darius about. We should do, because they basically came on Joe Rogan and they kind of shat on the UK comedy scene.
Oh.
What do you think of the UK comedy scene?
I think it's really
let
fun.
somebody finish the sentence, guys.
But that
Let
would make
Mooch-
the podcast interesting.
Yes,
So why would we
Mooch
do
was
that?
talking,
And,
and so let Mooch finish his thought.
Okay, none of us learned how to wait our turn to speak. That's all.
And this has set the comedy Twitter and alight. There's people sort of moaning. Every sort of corner of the UK comedy scene has an opinion on it, and there's been some wild shit said on Twitter. And I think we should get both of them on and do the trial of trigonometry and sort of bring up sort of what they said on the podcast and bring up some of the shit that other comics have said and digest it, dissect it, and just basically mock it all.
Okay, all I have to say is if you're going to do that, I need them both in judge outfits with gavels.
We're gonna do like we will have the judge's outfit,
Yeah.
and then
And you need to have like the little white frilly doil across the.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
to be honest, we'll
And a
probably
wig.
just
Mostly
go.
just Darius wearing
We'll just have a wig.
And a wig, yeah, the curly wigs.
the white
And it-
curly wigs.
And then Nico will feel good about himself because he's got his hair back.
Yeah,
Ha, ha, ha,
he had his
ha.
cornrows back, but they're
Yeah.
just white.
But you can't get your chin back, so fuck off.
Oh!
I never had a chin to start with. So that's
That's a valid point.
But anyhow, no.
You can get surgery.
we
I'm
could-
gonna get chin surgery. Actually, tell us about what chin surgery would I need?
There are.
This-
I'm not an
this is
expert in
crazy.
chins because I was blessed with a man jaw. So I would say you can get chin filler.
What, here?
Yeah,
on your chin, not on your fucking nose.
People get filler in their chin, so it kind of makes it project more, and they also get it in their jawline.
You know who had that? Chris Hemsworth from 4.
Who? Chris Hemsworth?
The guy from 4? Bring up Chris Hemsworth.
No
Jim.
way.
Yeah, and so did what was the dude from Baywatch called? Not The Rock.
Diesel Hasselhoff.
People get all types of plastic surgery, and I don't judge.
This hunk.
Put his jaw in though. You just put Chris Hemsworth and put his jaw. I told you, chin.
No.
Are you sure he got surgery?
100%. Look at it. Watch. He's had something done to his jaw.
What,
Wait, there's a picture you've done. Yeah,
grown.
there. Look at it. He's on growth. He's on HGH there. His head's got bigger. Look, his head's literally got bigger on the right-hand side. You can see
A
it.
little bit.
It's because the photo is larger.
No, its face is longer
To be
and
fair, the
bigger.
proportions are a bit more, but also it could just be like.
But Thing took it as well. Elon Musk took male enhancing surgery
what? Yeah, that's.
to get his face more chiseled and stuff.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
he looks like a beluga whale.
Nah, but look at him before. He has no chin. Worse than Darius.
He has no chin.
But he has.
This is why you shouldn't bully us.
$41 billion.
Look at Elon Musk. Yeah, before.
Should we open this present?
But
shit, yeah.
Is it a bomb?
Hang on, guys.
Is it anthrax?
Wait.
Can you open it after I've left?
So look,
guys.
this is
Hang on.
Elon Musk with
He's got a good body.
yeah. Well,
That's
Wood
like
smash.
Leah training for Miss New York.
that looks like Leah on the left.
No,
there.
I was way fatter.
No, on the left. That could be you. Over here.
Aww.
All right, guys,
being nice.
let's come back to it. We were talking about Constantine and Francis on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Sorry, are you trying to add structure to this?
Yeah, I'm trying my best. And they were on, as Mooch said, the internet kicked off because apparently they dissed the UK comedy circuit. And what did they say about that it's becoming too woke? And what else?
Wait. What is your accent?
Beijing, Barbados, Rihanna.
But it goes in between like several different.
No, it's a Beijing accent, but it's been slightly tainted by British being here so long. But it's a Beijing accent.
And Newcastle.
Yeah.
So I've been here a while.
How
but
man?
yeah, it's a Bajan accent. Why are you making fun of such a small island? And this is the number
I'll
one.
make fun of anyone who
This is-
gives me the opportunity.
This is the number one podcast in Barbados.
Actually,
So you're gonna
genuinely,
have-
we are the number one, but you're gonna get
So you're
so
gonna get a
many.
lot of hate.
You had a fucking basketball team following. You're gonna have a whole
Yeah.
country following
So
you now.
get on Leah's
But they haven't
Instagram,
seen-
Barbados. Get on Leah's Instagram and harass her.
Oh, you haven't seen my ass yet.
So-
Yeah, put the ass in her
What's
ass.
your Instagram?
Leah Lamarr, LEAHLAMARR. I do.
And-
I have a huge ass.
And then
Do you?
I call it Jello and Saran wrap. It's just unbelievably
Oh my
large.
god, Jesus!
Are you looking?
What are you
at her ass?
looking at?
Your ass.
Instagram.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Those are some titties.
Yeah.
Come on with
you
the
can't
new,
say that.
please. Come on, move.
tell us
Come on,
about
some-
your
That's
thesis.
the show. It's called "Those Are Some Titties."
No, it's called nice fucking titties.
You-
But if you say those are some titties, that makes you sound like a sexist pig.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are a sexist pig. By the
Nice to
way,
meet
But
you.
if you said the name of the show, then you'd be a hero. You know,
Alright.
like, wow, that guy really listens.
Those are some titties.
He supports female
Yeah,
comedy.
she got upset when I said that's what Darius said.
I didn't say that.
I like this. This is how you should.
I was at the Dubai Comedy Festival.
This appeals to my roots,
What's the next photo?
my Islamic.
Like it's
Someone being beheaded. I'm.
oh, just me on stage.
Oh, this one is.
I'm really worried about our
oh, you
listeners.
ripped there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, that was only a few months ago. I don't know what happened. I think I ate my way through Europe.
Do you? But you don't take any clenbuterol or anything
Stop
like that.
trying to push your.
I'm not,
clenbuterol
but I'm
business.
only doing it as a poor
What
segue.
is that?
I thought you would know because you're from LA. It's like a really good fat burning drug.
Oh no, I don't. I've never heard of it.
We've been sent a present from a listener.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
who
let's
said
open
that
it.
I've got
it
no.
could be ricin.
It could be right. It could be Novichok. We don't know polonium. It's addressed to. I said I was going to send it to my house, and then actually, fuck it, send it to Mooch. So thank you for sending this through. This is shit. We haven't even opened this yet.
I opened it and then was like, actually, we should.
Oh, wait a
open this
minute.
on the podcast.
I'm actually relieved that
This
you
is-
opened it because
this
then
is-
we know it's not anthrax.
This is from Martin Ward.
Don't
He
give
said-
his address.
he's-
Don't
I'm
give
not-
his address,
I'm not.
which
but
is
he
on-
sent us a self-addressed envelope.
I think he wants some gas
I
box.
think he thinks this is Blue Peter or something. What the fuck, man? Okay. What's it? Oh, wait, he sent us a typed letter. Oh shit, fuck it.
Someone's gonna die tonight.
Can
It
we?
was so weird. It's signed in blood, and it's a ransom note. That's so odd.
There's someone knocking at the door now.
Shall I'm going to read this is from York, 28th of
There's a bloody finger in the box. That's so. Mom?
Where is Leo? Oh, this is part of him here.
Hey guys, Darius made me laugh with his comment about the single malt tasting like smoked foot last week. Also, he has no chin. So,
Does it say that?
so I thought you might like to try this. Guaranteed ricin and polonium free on my honor. It might actually be a flavor challenge with gash bombs, but you men aren't pussies, so I'm sure you'll have a go. Equally, if you can find it in your enormous hearts to send a mid-level patron a gash bomb or two in return, I'll give it a go. You know what? So these here, I brought them all to send out post. I've got that. I've got envelopes. Anyone who's paid £20.
He sent his own self.
But because you've gone to the effort of sending me a stamped address, I will put them in and literally post this to you
I
now.
put a stamp on it.
And,
Yeah, it's got
and
a
Leah,
stamp on it.
Leah
This
will
guy's a
seal the
legend.
envelope with a kiss.
Yeah, Leah will send it with a kiss.
Why me?
Because you're a female, and these guys have not
I
seen a
thought we
female.
don't see
in-
gender on this
Yeah,
podcast.
We don't see gender.
I don't agree
but
with that.
our
I will
listeners do.
seal it with my luscious lips. I will seal it.
But what has he sent us? Let's have a look at this. He said, fucking hell, this is well
It's
wrapped.
a human turd.
Oh shit! It's not. I thought it was his. It's a bottle
Oh
of
look, it's poison.
it's whiskey. I thought we were getting fucking testosterone.
Bring that up.
All natural. I deal with gash bomb. Amazing. Oh, thanks, man. I thought someone was sending us fucking. I thought we were getting testosterone. Someone said they're gonna send us testosterone. Testosterone gel. Well, someone sent us.
Smoked foot.
Bro, I'm gonna-
Let's drink it up. Come
Yeah,
on.
let's try it. All right, Martin, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
Listen,
you,
look.
Martin.
Here, look, Martin, watch. Here's one of them. It's going in the envelope on the podcast live.
Can we break you with some smoked foot?
No, thank
No.
you. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm putting that in now. That will get stopped by someone because you're not allowed to send powders in the post, but that's
Yeah,
in.
put some in there. But
Yeah, give me some
guys,
smoked
I think we should talk about something because everything on the pod has been visual so far.
Sorry.
And the
Well, that's
listeners-
because we've got a very. You know what? Without Leo, this is the most appealing this pod has looked for a long time.
I'm gonna say this isn't. It hasn't just been a visual podcast because you can hear that Darius doesn't have a chin.
Okay.
You know, I've gone for a long time trying to convince people I've got a chin. Being my thing.
Let's do a taste test. Mooch, let's go.
Hold on. Oh, wait, I want to taste it as well.
Without the gash bomb.
Oh,
we
no,
gotta,
I don't want to taste it without a gash bomb.
No, without the gash
You
bombs
taste
first.
it without a gash
We gotta-
I only drink with gash bombs now.
No.
Wait, this is. Let's try
Let's
it.
go.
Listen, mine.
1, 2, 3.
Smells.
It doesn't taste. That's not whiskey.
What is it?
That's not whiskey.
That's nice.
Let me smell.
That smells like chocolate.
That is,
It actually smells quite nice.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's
nice.
nice.
It's
What
really
is
nice.
it?
yeah, but that can't be whiskey.
Whose foot is smoked? Leo?
I can't remember. Sometimes
hang on,
we do
what-
jokes and we don't know what we're
What
talking
notes
about.
are you getting, Mooch?
I'm getting Kavos 2007, the Crash Bandicoot bar. I'm getting
What is this?
yeah, a light whiff of gonorrhea.
A touch of varnish.
Yeah,
Chocolate. That smells like chocolate. It's nice.
yeah, it's really nice. I don't want to ruin this.
Antibiotic
It has a
resistant
bit
gonorrhea.
of Tanqueray taste to it.
Yeah,
It tastes a bit like Tanqueray.
It's got an aftertaste of Moderna.
Haha.
No, I like it. Cool. Right, let's ruin it with a gash bomb.
All right.
Give me one.
It's
I've
in the
got a gig
envelope,
today.
Martin. I've got a gig at 4:30. I'm gonna send it. Are you gigging tonight, Leah?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear about Top Secret.
I'm sure I'll book you. Oh, by the way, so
Oh,
you
shit. I have
blew
to
up.
do a booking.
You
Sorry.
blew up on Clubhouse. You drained it for every last drop of blood it had. So over the pandemic, and then suddenly you were huge, right? Because although we're treating her as if she's a no one without a chin, she's actually got a chin and she's a somebody. So tell us how that came about and how, like, what was happening before that. Like, who were you? And, like, what was this deal?
Yeah, I was just starting to feature for people. That's where I was at before the pandemic.
And what's feature? Tell us what that is.
Is it like the middle act?
It's like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
20
fake?
minutes.
You were doing 20.
20
Yeah.
minutes, that's what we call headline here.
Yeah, that's so crazy. So in America, you have a host who like opener, you have a feature, and you have a headliner when you go on a tour on a road. And so the host will do anywhere from like 7 to 12, depending on the venue size and what the headliner wants you to do. And then the feature will do anywhere from like 15 to 25. 25 would be on the very high end, but like usually 15 to 20 being like the sweet spot for a feature.
And is that
then
on the road?
Yeah, and then the headliner does an hour.
And who were you featuring for?
At that point, I was featuring for my friend Ben Glebe.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's great. He's hilarious. I learned a lot from Ben. He's
What did you
he's like
learn?
a crowd work expert.
Tell us some comedy lessons that you learned, because we all need them.
Well, you know
And
what?
not one being get a chin.
No, it's crazy because I used to be so afraid of crowd work because I was afraid to be out of control. It seemed scary that you might lose the room. And then, I watched Ben do it, and he's like he could do an hour of crowd work and just keep the room going the whole time. He's great.
Is that what he does?
No, he does great material, but he's also just like a crowd work pro. And then when I started doing Clubhouse,
So how did you? So Clubhouse. This is the pandemic started. Clubhouse has suddenly come about, and that is, if anyone doesn't remember, it was kind of like it's like an audio chat
social
room.
audio. Yeah. So it wasn't visual.
No visuals.
No visual.
So they weren't judging you on your looks, which is good.
Which never really goes in my favor anyway, from history.
Unless it's
history
Miss
repeating
America.
itself. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Never works in my favor. And so it was, weird time for me to find out I have a face for radio.
You had replays from Oprah.
Why did you feel the need to do what you just did and then almost vomit? Like,
No,
why?
it went to the wrong area of my throat.
Area.
And it really.
Gash bombs
I've
of that,
never
by the way, are
seen-
really good.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone make a face that you just made. Like, that
No,
was
it really
actually
fucked
very
with me.
alarming.
That's his cum face. It's just a look of
Mooch
disgust.
knows well.
That's his anal face.
So you were you blew up. You were at home in LA.
Okay,
You spoke to Oprah.
I spoke to Oprah on Clubhouse.
Oh, you were mentioned twice on Joe Rogan.
as mentioned twice on
Nico
Twitter.
was
I
mentioned once
mentioned
on
on
this.
Joe Rogan.
All right, bring up the tally
yesterday.
board.
Yeah, I was mentioned never on Joe Rogan.
So the world knows my name, Nico Yearwood.
yeah, but
Great.
Leah's been mentioned twice. You're friends with Joe Rogan. You said.
Yeah, Joe. Well, so Joe, before he moved to
I
Austin,
call him Joey.
So
That awkward pose.
yeah, so Joe was
Joey.
was in LA before he went to Austin and pandemic and blah blah blah. And so I met him when I was at the Comedy Store
In
And-
LA.
Yeah, and he's the coolest guy.
How
you could
tall
talk
is
to him
he?
for hours. Oh, you're fine. You're really fun to be around.
Yeah, that's what the lady said. You're fine.
So me and J Dog go real back. And
How tall is Joe Rogan?
Let
How
her
what?
speak.
Cool.
No, I'm used to this by now. At this point, I'm just getting like half sentences.
How tall is Joe Rogan?
I'm,
Has-
What's his chin like?
he has one. Yeah, he's.
can he
chiseled.
take a
Sorry.
punch?
I'll kill him.
Yeah,
So you
fucks
met. So
are
you
Rogan
you were gigging in LA. You're friends with Joe Rogan. Pandemic hits. Bam. Clubhouse happens, and at this point, you're in a decent. You must be quite good comedian within LA.
I just want to be clear. The level of friend is we follow each other on Instagram.
Wow.
And I don't have his phone number. We're not like hanging out after hours all the time. Like if we see
Nico
each
is.
other,
It's
we'll
not
hang
like
out
the same bond me and
at,
Joe have.
at the Comedy Store, or wherever. He's hilarious and he's a really generous, cool person. I really respect Joe, and that's it.
What's the Comedy Store like? Like, how would you? What did you think? So far, you've been in the UK. What do you?
You've
think of
asked me 8 different questions, and we haven't
Darius,
finished
you
I'm
any.
slow
of
drunk.
them.
down, man. Shut up.
Wait,
Honestly.
what was the question before that?
We don't even know.
I don't even know, and I'm sober.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right, hang on.
Carry on
All
your
right, wait,
story.
hang on.
Honestly,
hang on. I'm
Nico,
the only
shush,
sober
shush,
person.
shush.
No,
She's
I'm-
on
no,
Clubhouse.
hang on.
She's talking to Oprah.
Hang on.
Everyone shut the fuck up and let
hang
her
on.
speak.
No, hang on. I'm gonna clear this up. All right, let's get back to it. What made you so successful on Clubhouse? What were you doing different to everyone else who was on Clubhouse that made you so successful on it?
I know that this seems hard to believe, but people liked my personality.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like you.
I don't.
hang on.
I don't like
Hey,
her.
you are one of the best guests that we've had.
I know.
So no.
You're better than Leo. like let's be honest.
She's the new. She's
I-
the-
yeah.
Leo,
I am.
Leo to Leia.
Can we stop licking her massive clit, please, for a second? Let's get back to it. All right. No, hang on.
Testosterone fueled clit.
Hang on.
No,
hang
she's
on.
been great.
Yes.
She's
Jesus.
Oh fuck! She's not gonna have sex
Hang
with
on,
you, Mooch.
hang on. Yes,
I don't
Mooch.
care.
Yeah, yes, you
You're
do,
too
Mooch.
fat.
Calm down. Calm down,
got a
Mooch.
chin.
Some might say
too small.
some might say he's not fat enough.
You're not fat enough.
Let me see that jawline. Okay, so
Calm down. But what topics were you discussing and stuff? Like,
So-
give us a hint.
so here's what
a
happened.
Flavor of your clubhouse.
if we're honest, if you get early to a platform, your chances of doing well are better if you're consistent and you have a strong voice.
yeah.
And because, you know, comics are super open people, you know, like I'll talk about whatever. And I think that people were desperate for connection. Everyone's in lockdown. And so I just started opening rooms with my friend Nicole, and we would share stories with people, or we'd do like every person has 2 minutes to tell like a crazy breakup story. And of course, like I'd always kick it off and just tell people everything about my life. And then I was like, oh, maybe I could do comedy rooms on here. So I started hosting, I created a comedy club and started hosting stand-up shows every day on the app.
Every day.
Every day.
With
Wow.
other
And-
comedians.
Yes. And I booked everyone. It was international because it was an app from around the world. So I met so many cool comics from around the world that I know now, which is awesome because of that. And it's just been a joy. It was a very wonderful platform at the time for the connection.
It had video, right? It did have video.
No, it's just audio.
Just audio. Okay.
And also for comedy, because let me just say this, and not trying to sound like a douche, but I was an okay comic. Like, not great. I think I wasn't writing enough, and I was just starting to feature, but if you asked me to do an hour, we'd all kill ourselves. You know, it's like I just wasn't there.
And you're a female as well.
Well, that we know of.
That doesn't help.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I mean, it can't legally say that. What is a female? Do we know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, someone.
What
was
is it?
like-
I'm ready to cancel you at the drop of the wrong word.
I have no career.
You can't cancel anyone on this podcast. We're uncancelable.
So we started doing shows all the time, and like me and a bunch of these comics, we just became a unit, and we would do shows multiple times a day, and people started sending tips. You could send tips like Venmo, or you guys have different sort of
We
like
don't have cash.
PayPal.
what
Yeah, it's the same
PayPal,
thing.
whatever. Yeah. And so we would start making a ton of money, and people would come seeing us live once shows started kind of like opening up again.
Let me get a quote on the money number.
On my birthday, I had a show where I did 10 minutes and I made $2,500.
That's more than
Holy shit.
than Thor and McMoochie has sent us.
That's more than this show has ever made.
Yeah.
Over the course of its year and
I mean,
a
it
half.
was, I was blown away.
Yeah.
And my following blew up. My Instagram started blowing up. People started, I think, let me just say this to you. I think there are a lot of gatekeepers in comedy. And if someone doesn't like you for whatever reason, you're not going up at that club. And then you're not seen. It's just how it is. And so I think that this kind of evened the playing field because there were no gatekeepers. So people from around the world were just listening to me constantly. Either just be super vulnerable and honest and talking about my life, because people would interview me a lot on there, or I would just open rooms and just be like, I just went on a date. Here's my story, you know?
During the pandemic.
Yeah, well, like a year, like when people started kind of leaving their houses again, but and having these rooms all the time, so people were listening to me grow as a comic. And you know, the other thing is that usually at a comedy club, if there's a heckler who's annoying, they get kicked out. But usually, you know, people are not disrespectful.
Yeah.
So on Clubhouse, anyone could unmute at any time to speak, and that's when I started getting really good at crowd work. Because you're literally just dodging bullets constantly and navigating those situations, and you just become like a sniper.
But from internet trolls as well, which is kind of like there's like in a comedy club there's a veil of okay, I'm here in the room, people
Right.
see who I am. On Clubhouse, it's basically Twitter. No, it could be you're a faceless egg to a certain
Right.
degree.
You know.
Yeah, and the thing is that we would get feedback because I would tell people unmute to laugh. Because if you're just doing like comedy in a vacuum where there's no laughter, you want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
So it was really great, and it was lucrative for a lot of us.
Yeah.
We were doing very well on there, and people just liked listening to me, and and I just blew up on there. That's kind of what happened.
Does Clubhouse have followers or like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so the other thing is, I think it made me a better comedian because without the visual component, your writing has to be top notch. You know, because you can't rely on being physical, like doing physical comedy, and you can't rely on your status.
It boils it down to just the essence of the
joke.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people just started blowing up too because, you know, you would hear someone and you'd be like, that person's hilarious.
No, you know what? In all seriousness, I saw you yesterday, and I'm not saying this just to gas you up, but you were like, I was like, wow, you're genuinely like the tight writing. Everything's bam, it segs into the next joke. It was all like, I was like, this is tight writing and proper, like, efficient, funny. I saw it as going, I was impressed because usually, like you say, maybe you rely on this, you rely on that. And it was like, okay, the writing was first and foremost, and then everything else comes afterwards. So I was impressed.
I just want to ask though, what happened to Clubhouse?
It's still
what
here.
caused the demise of it?
Well, so
Did everything open back up?
When everything opened back up, people just weren't at their phones all the time because they didn't need to be at home anymore. And so people still use it. It's just not as much of a go-to tool as it was.
I think Twitter also kind of adopted
Twitter now has a voice.
It split the
thing,
audience.
Yeah.
Twitter has a
So,
voice
yeah.
thing now.
And did Clubhouse, the actual app, did they ever kind of get in touch with you?
Well, interesting you should ask. So
Sounds like we've planned this, but we haven't.
So I became the icon of Clubhouse.
You were the icon.
My face was the actual logo of the app.
But let me see, hold on.
Camera, put it to that camera.
Let faith rule.
Oh, why are you looking? Just
Oh, is that your face?
brilliant.
Is that you?
yeah, that's me.
Oh, you're not gonna. Our cameras aren't that good enough. Who's that in the?
My boyfriend.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
You
I saw
fucker.
your
Podcast
boyfriend
over.
at
Let's
Top
go.
Secret. You brought your boyfriend to Top Secret, didn't you?
Here, wait. Yeah, I did. He's the best. Here, wait. I'm zooming in so you can see what it
Son of
looks
a
like.
bitch. Let's have a look.
Let's have a face to face. There we go. Like, go do the
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow, you're an actual app. Do they pay you for that?
No.
What?
You should.
You should demand payment.
Yeah, but look,
Just
but
not
what
from
I
us,
got
from
from it, like I got so much press. I was in Forbes. I was in Business Insider. I was on Bloomberg.
I was on Joe Rogan last week. Just so you know, not bragging or anything.
but like I was getting nothing before this.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
this really helped gain visibility for me. And then people started
amazing.
booking me on shows I'd never been on, getting booked at venues I'd never been on.
Podcast, like 3 speech podcast.
Yeah, like wow, I can't believe I'm here. This is
You
such
know
an honor.
what?
Thank
You know what? This is a lesson though. Of what you say about like being early to a platform, that's great, and you got to jump on that and seize the opportunity, and you did that.
But you also have to work hard.
So that's great.
Yeah, it's like
you have to have some time.
I had a mental break, like a
so-
complete snap.
Oh, really?
What before or
Because
after?
I was on literally constantly trying to grow. And when you don't
Did you
take
have a
any breaks,
schedule?
like I'd have scheduled shows, but when I wasn't doing those shows, I'd be going into other people's rooms trying to just get words in to get more. You know, I just wanted to be seen and seen.
You're
and
playing the game.
Oh
which is-
my
which
God,
is
I played the
like-
game.
I mean, it's a shame
Exhausting.
Clubhouse has kind of fizzled out a little bit. But I'm
Like
glad
Darius's career.
I'm glad that you've segued
Has to
or at
start
least
somewhere.
parlayed that success into an Instagram. I don't know if your TikTok's hot or whatever, but the fact that you've got 100+K followers on Instagram and you've grown your fan
Mooch
base.
really wants to have sex with you. That's what he's saying.
It's really cool.
I got married 2 weeks ago.
So
In-
what? You're a
and
man.
yes.
You're a
And-
man.
and-
yes.
Listen,
exactly.
And Dr. Ovaltine von Fuckwolf turned up in a gimp suit.
But also,
To
I can be
celebrate.
sincere and like just acknowledge that someone has done more than you two.
We've done a lot.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I'm glad that it's good that you can you've parlayed that success into other sort of social media.
Yeah, and that's how I met. I don't know if you guys know. You got Dane Cook.
yeah. We've
So
heard of him.
I feature. Yeah, well, you know what's? You just don't know what translates.
Hang on.
Like there's some super famous people that people here have no idea who they
Name
are.
names.
But hang on. Dane is not in trouble, but people give him a lot of stick for dating a 19-year-old?
She's 24, 25. She's awesome.
Yeah, no, but I mean, when they first got together, apparently she was 19
So,
or 20, and
Jerry-
people used to.
Jerry
I mean, I'm not
Seinfeld
gonna
was going out
touch
with
this. Yeah,
Jerry Seinfeld
like-
was going out with a girl who was 17 or 16.
They're awesome. They're super in
But
love.
Dane Cook was
And-
also someone who had a similar story to you, because he was the guy who blew up on MySpace.
MySpace.
And
Yeah.
he was one of the pioneers of that, and he had his comedy and pushed really hard on that platform and became an arena selling.
No, he was the.
He sold
was
out Madison Square Garden twice.
Yeah, he was
Like-
the guy in the early 2000s? He was the man.
Yeah, but
was the guy.
it was a similar story that has, there's sort of trends that are similar to layers.
Yeah.
I have a story for you before I forget because I'm drunk.
And he was doing movies and shit.
Well, let me just say this. I met him on Clubhouse, and then he brought me on the road, and so I started featuring for him. So I started getting to play theaters.
How does that work on the road? Like, what is it you're playing? Like, what's the money like? What's the travel like? How does it all work?
I think
Can
it
you do-
depends.
It depends on, like, every comic is different, and every venue is different. Every person you open for is different. So I'm not going to say numbers, but
Yeah, say numbers.
No,
I want to know. I want to know how much you get
we
paid.
should probably tell it off air, maybe.
Come on,
I don't know.
Here's-
Okay, you can tell it on our Patreon.
Here's a crazy story. So Dane and I went to the Chelsea Theater at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas, which is like a 3,500 seat theater, and it was slammed. It was like packed, and that was, I think at the time, I think that was the biggest theater I ever played. I mean, playing for that many people, it's so hard to go back into doing rooms of like bar shows, or you know what I mean?
Sorry, that's weird to me, because surely it's a different game.
No, you're like a shark getting a taste of blood,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, I want more blood.
But
You know, it's like, damn.
but I've done.
I don't
that.
want algae. Yeah.
So, I did a podcast with Sean McLaughlin once, and he opens for Ricky Gervais, and he was saying,
No clue.
I've heard of him. Yeah,
you
I'm
haven't.
just kidding. Yeah,
but like
Ricky's huge.
it's kind of like he was like it's harder because they're here for Ricky, and when you come on stage, it's who the fuck are you?
I
A lot
have
of
never
peop-
felt that with Dane's audience.
Yeah.
And I'll also just say this, like, he's the most generous, kindest, coolest, nicest guy, and he's been nothing but helpful and awesome. And his audiences are obsessed with him, and he like murdered for 90 minutes. Like, I've never seen someone actually do it. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he just crushed so hard.
Oh, you didn't see
But-
me at Top Secret. They called me.
But
Not
okay, so
performing,
so
so-
after that show, we didn't do a meet and greet. Like, there are some people where you're just too famous, you can't do meet and greets. Like, you need like so much security, and it would just been insane.
Yeah, Nico has that problem.
Yeah.
In Barbados. Actually, I'll tell you about that.
Later, let her finish.
Let Leah finish.
Yeah.
But Leah, I'm enjoying
But-
listening
But
to
but
you
me
speak. That's great.
me being a plebe, just like a peasant,
Pleb.
I needed the validation from strangers
100%.
to be like, you did so great. Oh my God, you're
You're
so
hanging
funny.
around.
Oh,
In
but
England-
walking through the crowd, being like, "Oh, does anyone see Leah Lamarr? That's so Leah Lamarr." Okay, so we
Tits
went
out and everything.
I went down to
Come
the
on.
casino after.
Come on,
by
Mitch. Keep it-
myself. This is so manic.
civilized.
I went down to the casino by myself, and I was like, I'm just gonna gamble because I can't like leave Vegas without gambling. And also secretly was like, will anyone recognize me from the show? And so
love
it's like
the honesty.
it's
I
like
love it.
3 a.m,
That's called vickering in England.
and I vickered away.
Yeah,
okay,
you
so no, the other night remember 2 nights ago you were like, come to Top Secret to hang, and I was there, and I didn't go up. And it's always a weird feeling to go to a comedy club when you're not going up because
Yeah.
you just want to go up when you were there.
Yeah. Well,
And-
talk about that. Because remind me. Go on.
Well, but then after the show, no one was saying, "Oh, good job," and I was like, "Huh?" And then I was like, "Oh, I didn't perform," and everyone like was saying, "Good job," the other comics. I was like, "Thank you so much." Anyway, so it's mental. Okay, so then after the show, I'm at the casino. I'm playing craps, and I'm like, all right, I will throw $100 into the garbage, basically, just to have one person tell me I did a good job. And I'm like trying to slow play it. I immediately lose like $88. And I'm like, can you guys believe I lost $88? And they're like, yeah, we can believe that. You know, like pretty quick, like 10 minutes was gone. I was like, oh, there goes all my money. And all of a sudden, I'm so loud and annoying. This table behind me, they're like, it's a high roller table for craps. This guy's up $900,000.
Holy shit.
And he goes, hey, you're the girl just opened for Dane Cook. You're so funny. And I was like, oh my God, wow. Oh my God. I mean, like, you don't need to do that. Thank you so much. One more time for the cameras. And the whole group of guys they're like, oh my God, you're so funny. Oh my, it's Leah Lamarr. I was like, okay, this is unbelievable. And they're like, will you roll the dice for us? And I was like, yeah, so I'm going to just be clear. I did just lose $88. I roll the dice.
To that 9,000.
Yeah, 900,000. I roll the dice and immediately lose on the first roll.
I love it. I fucking love it.
He takes the dice back and he's like, oh, well, at least you're funny. You know what I mean? And so
How much did you lose?
It was like 2,000 or whatever.
That's my rent.
Easy money.
Right?
Easy
I know.
money for Nick.
And so then he rolls, he makes more money. And then they're like, let's go to a strip club. And I was like, I'm going to go to sleep. And they're like, how about you come to the strip club with us? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea for me to just go to a strip club with 10 male strangers I don't know.
Yeah.
And then this guy hands me.
Then you woke up with a hand of Nutella.
And a hand of salsa, and my pussy hurt.
Good
and
callback,
yeah, it was
Mooch.
great.
I think
And
it was before the bot started.
it was so good. And then this guy hands me poker chips, like winnings.
Yeah.
And he was like, "That's for you. You were really funny tonight."
Wow. How much was it?
$3,000.
Yeah, baby.
And I literally just looked at him and I go, "I think you could afford a little more."
Oh.
And did he give more?
Of course.
No, he did not.
He fucked up. He should have given $1,000 and then 2 more. And Leo like, oh, this is the man.
But I mean, like, think about, like, right, you were talking about getting paid. It's like, I just got $3,000 from a stranger.
That's amazing.
I like the confidence to just go, you can afford a little more.
Well, when you're
Putting
a
someone on
comic,
the
you can
spot.
kind of get away with shit.
We had a big sort of like office party the other day, like on a Thursday. It was like in the middle of fucking summer, and we found out who the CEO was, and we just started giving him shit about being cheap because it's a cheap night, and he dropped 400 quid on. It's not 3,000, but for the level of comedy we do here, it was
Like a
way
million
over.
Okay,
pounds.
a guy gave
Way
500 one night in the bucket when I was at Tulsa.
What, he gave £500?
500, yeah.
What, cash?
500.
On the card or
On the
what?
card. 500.
I just want to say, just before
But
I
You put it on the books, and you got to play VAT.
Hang on. She was
How'd you know
talking.
about
Chips,
that?
you don't have to pay VAT, do you? I don't think so.
Oh no, I walked away scot-free.
Yeah.
Just $3K in the bank,
So
baby.
I went to.
I felt like a stripper, honestly. I was like, wait, what?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of strippers, I went to the strip club in Barbados.
Really?
And it's a completely different experience. You have to go to the strip club in Barbados. It's
What's
great.
it called?
My friends took me. There's several, right? But it's different. Like, you know how in London you can't touch the strippers?
Yeah.
You gotta ask the strippers not to touch you in Barbados because it's like proper crazy. And in Barbados, you know what's so funny? Like in Barbados, they're still in panic mode about COVID, so
Are they?
everybody's
So they're
wearing
butt naked, but
masks.
wearing a mask.
They're wearing masks, and so
Not
when
on their pussy,
But
though.
hang on, right? So they're wearing masks and stuff. And when the strippers change, they spray down the pole. They spray the pole and then wipe it down.
Yeah, but that's
It's
lube,
cra-
not
it-
the-
No. It's disinfectant. So
I
they're
knew
spraying
that.
it down. They're
It was a
wearing
joke.
masks and all that, and it's a different experience. It was great, but not the proper. So my friends paid for me to have a dance, right? And I had some money in my pocket. I was wearing shorts, and she was dancing on me and whatnot, and my money fell out. And this normally, you would think that she could have stolen it, but she was like, "Hey, here's your money." Da da da. And I was so impressed that because you hear about strippers robbing people, dancing on them and taking their wallet and shit.
Cardi
Cardi B.
That you gave her all the money.
No, I gave her half of it.
Oh, you think- and then she went, "You
All
can do."
$12.
And then she was like, "You could do better than that." And Nico was like, "No, I can't."
Yeah. But no, it was great because like they go all out to impress you because it's like a competition. Whereas if you go Stringfellows, they're like, "Oh, don't touch." But because it's so competitive, and
So you're telling us,
They go
that
crazy.
you got wanked off
no,
by a
I don't do nothing like that. But I'm very respectful. I read scriptures to them and stuff, and to get them.
I love the idea that money just came out of your body. Like you're a piggy bank. You just like shake it and it falls out.
No, it fell out.
That's
I
funny,
just
I'm
had
stealing that.
silly shorts on and it fell out. And she's like, "Here's
Good
your
line.
money." And I was like, "Yo, that's very honest of you." So I gave her more money than I than the dance.
It works. That piggy bank reference works better for women because the slit
Whoa.
down here. But
I don't know. So but many years ago,
Before I met my wife.
before I met my wife.
Where are both your wedding rings?
Well, you know why I'm not
Gang,
wearing
gang.
mine tonight? Because I
Mine's getting
forgot to
engraved.
put it on. Mine was also getting engraved. I actually do wear it because I've been moving shit. So
It's complicated.
It's not. Anyway, the point is, I only wear my ring if I'm wearing my watch. I'm not wearing it. 'Cause I've been
You
moving.
only wear your ring when you're not on stage.
Yeah. No, listen. My wife's hot. My wife actually was a stripper. She was a stripper. She was good. Yeah, she's fit.
And a comedian.
And she was a stripper and she was a comedian. She was fucking great.
She was great at comedy.
she loved the
Average at
stage.
stripping.
No, she was great at comedy, and then she started playing all the big
And then
clubs.
someone said, "Get your tits out."
No, you know what? Genuinely, you know what
realised she
happened?
could earn a lot
She
more.
stopped doing comedy because one, she didn't want to do the shit gigs because she was doing the good clubs. But two, actually, a fat American comic.
Give me
tried-
some more vodka, please.
A fat American, can you pass the vodka? A fat American comic tried it on with her
Tim
after
Dillon?
one. No, I don't know. It was a few years ago.
No, it's probably-
and
Wait, I need to know who it was.
it was a black fat American comic. I don't know.
Earthquake.
I think he's the guy in The Office, but I'm not saying.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, he tried it on with her. And
Oh, the one who was in all the movies with Seth Rogen.
I don't know his name, but the point is, she kind of
Cedric the Entertainer.
she kind of had a
I'm
come into
scared of you
Jesus
all, man.
moment, and she's like, how have I got how have you even thought you've got a chance with me? Like, do you know? Anyway, she just gave up, but she. So
He's like, you should see my husband. He has no.
No, she didn't. I had
it Craig Robinson?
She didn't know me at the time.
This guy.
No, hang on.
I don't know. No,
Who's that
maybe.
guy?
I don't think it was him. That's Alfonso. Anyway, the point
Leah,
is,
what's that guy's name? The American guy, chubby guy, and he is his delivery is very, very slow, and he's cute.
No idea.
Ron Funches.
Right, yeah.
I don't know who it
He's
was.
gay.
He's
Oh.
gay.
I didn't know he was
Probably
gay.
not him.
Definitely not him.
He's gay?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Anyway,
he's funny.
He's
man.
into wrestling and dick.
Yeah, I'm interested.
He's
in
into
it.
wrestling.
I'm into going to the bathroom. How much longer is this?
Yeah, you can. No, if you want to go,
You can go.
you're free to leave
I
at
just
any
take-
point.
You can go. We're not holding you hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with how long have we done yet?
Yeah. How long have we done?
How long have we done?
I think it's time to bring this podcast to an end. Listen, thank you so much for listening to the Three Speech podcast. We are on Patreon. Like and subscribe. Everyone who's done, like and subscribe. I'm at 9:30. Maggie's Chamber, Three Sisters, the non-disclosure agreement. Nico,
I'll be in London at the Top Secret Comedy Club all throughout August. Come down and check me out.
Nico's
It's gonna be great.
gonna be there. And Leah, where are you at?
Depending on when this releases, tomorrow I'll be at the Bill Murray 9 p.m. run.
Yeah, this not gonna happen.
Okay,
That's
never mind. So I'm not going to be there, but I will be at Edinburgh starting August 3rd.
Did you say?
I'm an American.
Was that you
Did you
trying to
say
say
Edinburgh?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, yes.
That's better.
Ugh.
And there she was making fun of my Bajan accent. And
You'll be
saying
in.
You created an accent. It's not real.
Sell your show.
Yeah. So my show is called NFT's Nice Fucking Titties. It's at the Gilded Balloon, 9 p.m. at the Dram.
Ooh.
I will be there all month with these titties, which will be covered. You'll never see them. So what's the point of coming to my show? I'm fun. I'm sometimes funny, but mostly just fun. So come to the show. We're going to have a great time. And that's all I have.
Where can they follow you online?
Leah Lamarr, LeahLamarr. That's 2 R's. On Instagram, on Twitter. LeahLamarr.com is my website. I put show dates up on there. And TikTok, Leah Lamarr, but with 5 R's. Why? Don't ask questions.
And
where we're
remember, God didn't make little green apples. It don't rain in Indianapolis in the summertime. Yes.
Stop that. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.